Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're really zeroing in on something important, being your own brand ambassador.
Yeah, it's super relevant now.
Absolutely. We've been looking at a great piece from Dab Marketing, pulling out the key ideas. And our mission, really, is to give you some practical steps, things you can actually do to shape how people see you and your work.
Taking control of your own narrative, essentially.
Exactly. It's about intentionally managing that professional story. So where should we dive in first?
Well, the article makes a really interesting point right at the start. It's about shifting how you think about it.
Okay.
It's not just about doing good work anymore, is it? You have to be able to, talk about that value.
Right. Communicate it.
Yeah. Dab marketing really stresses being proactive, defining your brand, telling people about it.
Okay, so that first big step then is building that personal brand. It sounds like more than just having a slick profile picture.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Much more.
The article talks about understanding your unique selling proposition, your USP, what makes you different, and who you're actually trying to reach.
Exactly. And that USP piece is crucial. What is it that you uniquely bring?
Yeah, how do you even start thinking about that? What's a good way in?
Well, think about where your skills and your passions meet, what your audience actually needs. What's that sweet spot?
Okay.
What unique value can you offer? The blog post suggests really drilling down your core strengths, what you consistently deliver.
Makes sense. And the personal brand statement they mentioned.
That's like your elevator pitch, but for your brand. A really concise, compelling way to say who you are, what you do, what you stand for.
Got it. And then you need to be consistent with that everywhere.
Absolutely. Consistency is key across, all your platforms, your resume, everything.
Okay. So once you've sort of defined that brand,
Yeah.
the article mentions establishing yourself as an expert. Content marketing comes up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a huge part of it. Things like writing blog posts, maybe making videos, sharing your insights online.
But how does just, like, posting stuff make people see you as an expert?
It's about demonstrating what you know and giving value consistently.
Right, providing value.
Yeah. When you keep sharing thoughtful stuff in your field, people start seeing you as a go-to resource. The Dab marketing piece really highlights how that builds authority.
Over time, presumably.
Exactly, over time, and engaging too. Answering questions, offering your perspective. You build this community around your expertise, and that gets you noticed. Potential clients, employers, collaborators.
Okay, visibility. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Then networking. That word sometimes makes people,
Yeah, can it have that effect?
but the article says it's crucial. So beyond just collecting LinkedIn contacts, what's the real branding value?
Think of it less as collecting and more as building your professional circle, your tribe.
Okay.
Forging real connections, people in your industry, maybe related fields. The blog posts is, right, attending events, engaging online. It's not just about numbers.
It's about the relationship.
Precisely. Building relationships based on mutual interest and respect. And when you introduce yourself using that brand statement we talked about, it makes you memorable. And those connections, they can lead to opportunities, collaborations, just valuable insights you wouldn't get otherwise. It takes time, sure, but it's worth it.
Yeah, that investment pays off. The Dab marketing piece also circles back to consistency quite a bit. We mentioned it with the message, but it seems deeper.
Yeah.
Why is being consistently present and on brand so vital?
It really boils down to trust.
Trust, okay?
Yeah, consistency builds trust and it reinforces who you are professionally. When everything aligns, your website, your social media, how you talk to people, even your email signature.
Right, all those touch points.
Exactly. It creates this cohesive, credible image. The article kind of implies that any mismatch, any inconsistency, it creates doubt. It weakens your brand.
Dilutes the message.
Spot on. It's about showing up reliably as the professional you've defined yourself to be.
Which leads nicely into the final big point, authenticity. The article really hammers this home. Be genuine. In a world full of online personas, why is just being yourself so important for being your own brand ambassador?
Because, well, faking it is exhausting and people see through it eventually.
Sure.
It undermines that trust we just talked about. The blog post is absolutely right here. People connect with real people. When your personal brand actually reflects who you are, your real values, your personality, it just resonates more. Trying to be someone else, it feels off. People pick up on that.
So embrace the quirks.
Yeah, embrace your unique perspective. Let who you really are come through. That builds much stronger, more lasting connections.
Okay, so let's bring it all together. We've talked about defining your brand, that USP.
Showcasing your expertise through valuable content.
Right, and that crucial piece about genuine networking, not just collecting names.
The importance of being consistent across everything.
And underpinning it all, being authentic, being you. So for you listening, remember, you are your most valuable asset. Really investing time and, effort into how you represent yourself. That's how you stand out.
It really is key for achieving your goals.
Definitely. So here's a final thought to leave you with. Think about the one unique aspect of your professional self. What's one thing you could start communicating more effectively, maybe starting today?